Hi, what's up everyone? In this video we're going to talk about the top best Xbox Series 10 accessories you can buy on Amazon. This list is based on my personal opinion and research and lists them based on quality, features and pricing. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description below. You're going to want some really cool accessories in your setup with the arrival of the Xbox Series 10 and Xbox Series S fast approaching. And we've rounded up the best accessories that are definite must-haves for the next-gen console family. As the Xbox Series 10 and Xbox Series S get older, more accessories will be released, and we'll be updating this post with the best ones to keep things fresh. Take a look at the list below, whether you are going to look for accessories for yourself or someone else, as you should find something that fits what you've been looking for. I have prepared this video guide for the best Xbox Series 10 accessories to give you the ins and outs to help you make the right choice. So let's get started. 8. Xbox rechargeable battery with USB-C cable. One of the accessories you'll want to have is definitely the new charge and play kit that works with the Xbox Series 10 controllers. Even if you own the stands for wireless charging, sometimes you may forget to toss the controller on the stand when you're done playing, and if that's the case, you'll likely run into the issue of the batteries dying on you in the middle of a game. You can simply slot the battery into the controller with a rechargeable battery and USB-C cable, and then plug the cable into it and the Xbox Series 10 and continue playing. The controller charges as you play, so you'll be all set the next time you want to play wirelessly. These are a lifesaver if you run out of battery during gameplay and don't feel like waiting for the controller to charge back up. 7. Razer Turret wireless mechanical keyboard for Xbox Series 10. You will probably be using the actual controller for most of the games. And that makes sense, perfectly. But once in a while, it might just make more sense to use a mouse and keyboard. Thanks to Razer's Turret wireless mechanical keyboard for Xbox Series 10, it works with the Xbox Series S, Xbox One and One X2. You can have that more precise KBM feel for the games that sometimes kinda need it. Plus, when you're using this instead of the digital keyboard with the controller, it sure makes typing a lot easier. This can also be used for PC, of course, if you ever want to use it for that too. The battery life is fairly long, with Razer claiming about 50 hours for the mouse and 43 hours for the keyboard. Or, if you have RGB lighting turned on, 30 hours for the mouse and 11 hours for the keyboard. The mouse mat is also retractable and stows away in the keyboard when not in use. 6. PDP Media Remote for Xbox Series 10. Humble remote media. This may not get a whole lot of use depending on how much media you plan to watch via your new consoles. But when it is used, it's nice to have it. Because it is not exactly the greatest with the game controls to navigate the media UIs on consoles. This might just be a preference thing, but the media remotes definitely feel much more natural for interacting with the media content. It has proper buttons for navigating in all directions of the media interface, as well as actual pause/play buttons, and buttons for adjusting volume and channels up and down. It even has backlit buttons activated by motion. That way, the buttons just light up when you use them. That helps save the life of the battery. At $20, this media remote is a proper steal too. A small price to pay for a better media experience with your Xbox Series 10 or Xbox Series, and one of the best accessories on our gift guide. 5. Controller Gear Xbox Pro Charging Stand. While you can charge your controllers easily with cables, if you use a charging station, dock, stand, it looks a ton more elegant, and it's less cluttered. This one in particular from Controller Gear is officially licensed by Microsoft and the Xbox team. The one downside is that it only charges one controller. So if you have more than one controller, then you need two of these. However, the good news about this is that you can use it to customize your charging stand. This is because the new controllers come in black, white and shock blue. The Xbox One controllers also come in almost every other color, so you can customize things quite nicely. The one thing to keep in mind here is that if you get one of these charging stands that's compatible with Xbox One controllers, it won't be compatible with your Series 10 controller. You can however use your Xbox One controllers on the Series 10 and Series S. So if you have one of those controllers with a different color, you can get the matching charging stand and still use that controller with the new console. If you want one for it as well, you just want to make sure you get the charging stand that is compatible with the Series 10 controller too. These are marked as universal and state explicitly that they have compatibility with Series 10. If you like adding these little details to your setup, then you'll probably want a different charging stand for each controller. Options are never a bad thing when it comes to customization. 4. Razer Black Shark V2 Pro Wireless. If you want some slightly more premium audio, you can step up to Razer's Black Shark V2 Pro. This is also a wireless headset and features a detachable mic for when you don't need it. When it comes to compatibility, It works with Xbox Series 10 and Xbox Series S, PS4, PS5, PC, and Nintendo Switch. For audio, Razer's THX 7.1 surround space audio is used. So, with this headset, you can probably expect unparalleled sound quality. This is a good headset, at least compared to the Arctis One Wireless, but that's better. Controls are on ear too, so everything is easily accessible even if you're in the middle of a match. And, Razer's headsets always tend to be extremely comfortable. So you should have no trouble wearing the Black Shark V2 Pro all day if you want to. 3. SteelSeries Arctis One Wireless for Xbox Series 10. SteelSeries makes some of the best headsets on the market, and this is one of the accessories that could be invaluable to have for the Xbox Series 10 or Xbox Series S. For one, it's wireless, which means no having to plug in a headset to the controller. It's also versatile since this works for PC too. If you ever need to switch from the Xbox to the PC for your gaming, you can continue using this headset. You can also use it for PS4, which means you should be able to use it for PS5 as well, and it works for Nintendo Switch and Switch Lite, and Android devices. It has a flexible, yet durable, height-adjustable headband, a detachable Discord-certified clear cast microphone for PC play, and large cushioned ear pads for added comfort during longer play sessions. On top of all that, it charges via USB-C and it features on-ear controls for volume, chat muting, power and more. Plus the price isn't too shabby. 2. Xbox Wireless Controller, Shock Blue. One controller in the box will come with the console. So the moment you open it and link it all up, you'll be ready to play. But chances are you might want or need a second controller. Especially if you plan to play with other people. The new Shock Blue color of the Xbox Wireless Controller is a great option and was announced alongside the Xbox Series 10 and Xbox Series S. It's a fun new color that's not already available, and it jazzes things up a little bit, which is never a bad thing if you want your setup to bring a little bit of flair. Since this is an official controller from Microsoft, it'll work with both next-gen consoles, as well as the Xbox One X and Windows 10 PCs. 1. Seagate Storage Expansion Card for Xbox Series 10. Let's face that. There is not a ton of internal storage in the Xbox Series 10 and Xbox Series S, which makes this expansion card one of the best Xbox Series 10 and Series S accessories out there, and it was a must-have for our gift guide. It should also be a must-have for your setup, because next-gen games are going to massive. Not all of them, mind you, but likely a lot of them. And the older the consoles get, the more games are going to come out that are at those larger file sizes. In the future, Seagate is going to make different sizes of these, but they only sell the 1 terabyte option for now, and you might just need that much extra space. It's also the only storage expansion accessory officially supported, and it replicates the Xbox Velocity architecture. Which means faster load times, just like if the game were loading off of the Xbox Series 10's internal storage. If you play a lot of games on your console, then trust us, you're going to want this. So guys, this was the video about the best Xbox Series 10 accessories. All the links are given in the description, do check them out. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you.